Yeah, we're live now. Jaylin, you want to get in here?
Come over, babe.
There we go.
So this is everybody, and we hope you all enjoyed Love and Marriage Huntsville tonight. We don't often go live.
At all. But we live now.
This is a treat. So get in there, say hi, say what's up. Tell us what you thought about the show this evening. If you have a couple of real nice questions, kid-friendly questions.
Hey, by the way, we actually registered some people to vote tonight. I don't know how it didn't make the cutting room floor.
Yeah!
But we did get out there.
We did.
We got some responses. Folks is out here voting.
We got a lot of responses as far as actually registering people at the Black Author event. And when we went out to the neighborhoods, we also did. On top of registering people, we also had a lot of conversation with people who are already registered. And it was just a reminder to make sure everybody was to get out and vote. And that's what we are still doing. Like, that's what tonight was all about. And that's why we decided to go live this evening.
Right. We want
with
you
our
guys,
shirts.
we want you guys to use your voice. Cast the ballot. First get registered, then cast your ballot. Do your homework. Yes. Guys, this is really important.
It's super important.
It's a lot that's at stake this election cycle, and we want you to make sure that you're up on not just the local elections, which are singularly the most important, but your national election as well. Right. Oftentimes the local elections sometimes get looked over, but they actually have the most bearing on your day-to-day lives. So make sure that you're getting informed. Please.
Do your homework. Vote for your candidate, whoever that person may be. Make your voice heard. Vote, vote, vote as if your life depended on it. The cliches that are all out there about this person died for us, this person kneeled for us, this person sat on the back of the bus for us, are all true. But it's so meaningful. And if we haven't learned anything in the last 4 years, we learned that we need to vote this year. Like, you need to get one and take them to the polls. Find you one and take them to the polls. And that's what part of us coming on live this evening is about. We want to remind you all that as much as our show is for entertainment purposes, there are oftentimes we want to get a message across. Tonight was getting a message across about watching us vote. So we did create these shirts, and if you like the shirts, we want everybody to be in a t-shirt by November the 3rd.
But you gotta earn it!
Some of them you gotta earn. You don't have to earn all of them, because we're gonna sell them too. But some of them you can earn. And so what
giveaway.
We are gonna give away. We're gonna give away. Okay,
alert.
Look. The first one, in all honesty, if you can go to my DM and tell me the name of my office boo from tonight's episode, you're gonna get you a shirt. Has nothing to do with the election. I just need somebody to get the answer right real quick.
What? Office boo?
If they were watching my office boo that I had
seen.
I gotta do some homework on
that. That's a good one. I know the answer.
Okay, that's the first one. Okay, but this is what we're going to do. We want you all to register people to vote. We want you to register people to vote.
That's how you earn it.
And that's how you're going to earn a t-shirt. We're going to give away, how many are we going to give away?
How are we going to give away? I don't know, all of them.
I'll say 10.
We can start with 10, 20, I don't really care. And what we're going to do is that you're going to have to follow me, follow him, and come to our DM with some type of proof that you registered one person to vote. One person to vote, and put a picture, a snapshot, your address, and off goes a shirt to you. It's really just that simple. It's just that simple. This goal is to register people to vote. That's what we were doing all summer, all year, all the way up until November the 3rd.
We fought off German Shepherds in order to get these shirts to y'all.
They said Monster cute. You see that?
Monster is cute. Y'all get to see everybody. So, smile, babe.
That's just because Monster got his mustache.
You don't want to show all them pearly whites. Not today.
That boy grown.
Getting that mustache going.
He is. That's the whole family. And so
hold on. She said too much to get a shirt.
That's too much to get a shirt.
Too somebody to register to vote.
What?
Listen,
That sure ain't for
they'll
you.
be on sale for lesser, $19.99 shortly. If you want a free shirt, you just register somebody to vote. We were out there for a few hours and registered a dozen people. It doesn't take that long. It really, really doesn't. We want to get people to the polls, put them in your car, get a minivan, do whatever your church can do. We want people to take this seriously and get a shirt. You could take the easy way out and you can buy it.
Hey, by the way, I just want to be clear. Don't reveal that stupidity. You don't actually have to type it and push send. You know what? You don't have to say stuff like that. All right?
Say stuff like what?
Like that's too much for a shirt. You don't actually have to send. You can just hit delete, and nobody
But
ever knows.
this is the thing. We knew it was a lot when we talked
It ain't
about
a whole lot.
when we talked about it. We said it was a measure of activity that needed to be done, but we need you to go on and try and do it so we can move forward on this.
They said they want to know the process of how they can get somebody to register to vote. Register to vote.
It's different things in different states. A lot of it is done online at this particular point, where they can go online and register, and it'll give you like a screenshot of them being registered to vote. The ones that we did, you can go down to your commissioner's office. You can go most anywhere and get the paper forms. We had the paper forms that we walked door to door in order to get them to register. But this is the digital age, so you can do both. It really depends on what state you're in, and that you have to kind of look into your local guidelines as far as what you're able to do in your particular state.
You can also Google it, and it'll tell you.
And I'll put that information up somewhere for most general information. I'll try to make it as easy as possible because we want everybody to be able to register and get somebody in if you can.
You can Google it for your state and your county specifically, and then it can also help speed that process along.
But we want y'all to join us.
People in here are funny.
Why?
They said common sense isn't common anymore.
But that's okay.
Hey,
We
it's
wanna
all
help.
good. That's why we're here.
That's what we're here
That's
for.
why we're here to
And
help
never
those.
you worry, never you worry. Scott 2.0 is on a mission to get people to vote. So you're going to see us in these shirts often from now until November the 3rd. And we want to see pictures of you all in the t-shirts.
We do too.
We want to
see
see
you
y'all
there.
in the t-shirts.
It's not that hard. Just get somebody to go with you. Somebody who, you
Anyway.
know, they feel like their vote doesn't count. Prove it to them.
Y'all see the
prove
finale
that vote
coming
counts.
next week, right? 10 episodes that fast? That went quick.
That was fast.
Time flies when you're having fun.
And then you vote.
And then you vote. Right, after all this is said and done, then you get to get out and vote. You want to say something, Monster?
I saw a comment that said, Kimmi, give Maurice a baby.
Oh! Wow!
This is our baby. This is as little as they get around here. And I have to share him with his mama and his daddy and his bonus daddy. So come up with something else that I can give Maurice.
Not even a puppy.
No.
They said pin in to where they can buy the shirt, the website.
I'm going to do that. It's going to be on thekimzone.com is where you can find the shirt to purchase. And that's in the link right
Hey
above.
guys, let's not purchase first.
But don't
Let's
take
get
the
somebody.
easy way out.
Yeah.
We want you to get people registered to vote. But it is going to be thekimzone.com, and it's the link up at the top. If you look up there, it's going to be the link up there. Or maybe it's down there. I don't know. I think it might be down there.
I think they gotta leave the live to go find it.
And when you leave, I'll put up a still shot to make sure everybody knows where to go, so that we want everybody in the show.
We want everybody out here getting other people to the polls.
Right.
And not those polls.
So
the ones that you voted on.
we're not going to belabor this because we just want to make sure that you all knew the meaning of tonight's episode to us. All the other stuff was wonderful as far as, Mel getting to talk to her sister and those kind of things. We're not diminishing that, but we didn't want to gloss over the fact that voting and getting people to register to vote is the purpose of the show for us this evening. And so we definitely wanted to touch on that, and we're not going to keep you forever and ever. We might let the kids go and let y'all ask us some questions. without children, maybe. What do you think?
All right, we'll let them go.
And keep
Monster ain't talking
Jaylin
anyway.
can read the questions.
Monster ain't talking anyway.
I don't know if there's going to be a question.
You remember when we were out there filming?
Yeah.
We talked to a felon. And it says, remind felons to check because they may not have lost their voting right.
That is accurate.
100%.
That is very accurate.
100%.
And this is the thing. Everything is different from where you're at. So in Alabama, a lot of moral turpitude issues. Good Lord, I don't know what he's doing right now.
Too much touching.
But you may not have lost your rights, and it's very important to check and get registered because you don't want to miss your opportunity to vote. It's important and exercise your right. So it's worth just a little bit of research. All right? Please.
She said I need to go watch the show so I can see who the boo is.
There you go. How you didn't get the show and you get the live?
I need to find out who the boo is and have some straightening down at that office.
No. That's my boo.
Y'all hear this? See, if I got on TV and said I have a boo at my office,
It wouldn't work.
See?
Hey, somebody congratulated me. They said, good looking out for when Tisha walked in.
Right. You see Jaylin trying to hush me up.
No, you see my mom trying to fuss at
saying,
me. I was trying to warn
I wasn't saying anything that needed hushing. Like, whatever I was talking about, I could continue saying because I didn't need to be hushed.
She said, did you pass the bar?
Did I pass the bar?
Hey.
You will come to find out.
You gotta stay tuned for that.
Hey, we can't
Or
give
if
it
you
all
follow
away.
me, you'll know.
If at first you don't succeed, try again is what we say in our home.
That's true. Or just be a winner.
Remind Alabama absentee voters to follow their vote.
There you go.
Absentee
I like
voters.
it.
I
Roger,
love
I like this.
what
Leave
y'all
it.
are
Yes.
saying. Y'all are so right. Everything you're saying is 100% correct. Absentee voters, make sure that you cast your vote on time. Make sure you follow it to make sure they get it where it needs to be, track it, and get it in the system, and that's digital as well. Make sure you get your ballots. Make sure your state is still voting. Some of them are still voting, or whether they're going to mail them out to you or not. All of that stuff is going to be important in this year's election, especially with COVID and some of the restraints that we're going to be under in order to actually get to the polls and social distance and all of that stuff. It's going to be more difficult than it's ever been. Ever.
Hey guys, this is one thing that I want to chime in on that. If at all possible, where you can cast your vote in person, please do.
Thanks.
There's been a lot of conversation about mail-in voting. They have a lot of conversation about shutting down the polls.
Right.
They also have had a lot of conversation about the USPS. So what I would like for you to do, when it comes to this critical moment in time, it is, if you can get to the polls, please do. And take others with you.
Yes.
Okay?
Put somebody in your car.
If you see any irregularities, please report them immediately. If you see any irregularities, please report them immediately.
Somebody gave away the answer. I just saw it in the comments.
Okay, well, don't be cheating. Don't be cheating.
Don't be giving away the answers now. That's a
There's
t-shirt.
way too many comments for me to go through here. And look, I told you, go to my DM, send me a message, and give me the name.
Hey, stay out of her
Period.
DM.
Because that's the only way. Because and you're gonna have your address so that you can actually get the shirt. But I can't go through all these comments to try to find out who gave me the right answer first. So make sure you do that. What y'all got for me? What we got? Like 5 minutes? We're not gonna stay long.
Someone said, hey, monster.
Hey, Monster.
Did y'all hear his voice change? Hey.
Yeah. He got that on TV voice.
How y'all doing?
Someone said,
I don't know if we can answer that question.
What's that?
It says, who are you voting for?
Who am I? Come on, man. Stop it.
It goes.
It ain't the people that's in office now. Let's just say
We're
that.
gonna give somebody else a shot.
Right.
I do talk.
Monster talks a lot.
Monster doesn't talk.
Monster is so
Why,
handsome. That's what they saying.
He's coming
That
along,
is.
man.
He's very handsome.
He's coming up. Look at him.
Look at that brown baby.
I know, right?
How did you get the nickname Monster?
When I was young, I had a shirt that said Daddy's Little Monster, and now that I'm bigger, it's just Monster now.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Good
Daddy's
answer.
Little Monster.
Well, there you have it.
And it stuck. And for everybody who says, please stop calling him Monster, we have tried. Trust me, we have said the same thing. We have said he's Maurice Jr. It just doesn't work. We've tried.
Yeah. And plus, if he out here on this field, he need to be a monster.
This Monster got the Barry White voice.
He does. He does.
Hey, how y'all
And
doing?
the mustache to match.
I know, you see you got that mustache coming in.
Thing coming in there.
Is there any other questions?
Why y'all say he favors Marceau?
Who?
Because he's darker?
That's only
favors
'cause he's a little
Marceau?
chocolate
'Cause he-
here. Marceau looks just like his
Because
mama.
he's
Monster looks
darker.
like Kiowa, his
Yes, I
mother.
like his mama.
Yes. But
That's
I
who
don't
he
know
look like.
who said he looks like
Is
Marceau.
your name actually Maurice Jr.?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Maurice Jr. Everything. Same thing. Middle name too. Junebug is what we used to call him.
We sending love out to the DMV too.
DMV, ho! Get that.
She from Baltimore.
I'm from Baltimore, ain't no lie. DMV is the
Y'all
whole
see where we
triangle.
from. Y'all see where we from.
Right.
Why is the
Yeah.
season ending so early?
It's 10. This is what
It's
we
10.
did last year.
Yeah.
We did 10, we took a break, we did 10 more. So,
That's it, yeah.
you know, COVID kind of got us off our game a little bit. So we're still trying
Literally.
to get this thing figured out. But it's the exact same thing we did last year.
Did Kimmi quit her job?
Ooh, wee.
Oh, wee.
I think
Kimmi.
you gotta, don't they gotta still wait for that?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta wait for that.
Does she look like a working woman right now?
You tell me. Did
You
I
gotta
quit
stay
my
tuned
job?
for that. But does she look like she a working woman? Look at the
She
man.
said, "Is that Jaylin?" Yes.
Yes.
I-
That's J-Bug.
Oh no, not Junebug. Monster's way better than Junebug. Yes, it is.
How did y'all end up in Huntsville?
Ooh, that's a good question.
So I came to Huntsville first, and I actually came for school. I went to University of Alabama in Huntsville, and then I left and went back to Maryland. And I was raising Jaylin at the time, and my best friend who sells real estate said I should come back here in order to raise him because I wanted to leave Maryland at that moment and kind of stack the odds in his favor as far as raising a black male as a single woman. And so I came back in November of 99 is when I moved back to Huntsville, and I've been here ever since.
I came down to Huntsville. I was transferring from one college to another college. I wanted to play football at the Alabama A&M University for HBCU. So came down here after I graduated college, you know what I'm saying, from the Alabama A&M University. Went back up to Michigan. Then Marceau recruited me. I was actually on my way to West Palm Beach, Florida. Miami Reese was going to be an hour away from Miami.
He was in Florida for a
Wow.
while.
Okay, hold on. I see a lot of questions about
And
me.
then we was coming back.
Questions about what?
Why Jaylin
they-
trying to get all his own
They are,
questions?
I'm just saying, they are asking a bunch of questions, asking if I'm in a relationship.
Uh-oh.
No,
I
he
Wait,
ain't.
wait.
Uh-oh.
You're not in none?
No relationship.
No relationship.
No connections.
No
That's what
relationship.
they're supposed to say on
No-
Instagram.
No relationship.
But
My
we're
DMs
working.
are open. I
We're
am
working.
looking for a
We're
date
working
right
on
now.
a nice young lady who
Yep.
can cook
And y'all gotta bring it
and
because
go
this
to work.
this right here is the example. So y'all gonna have to bring it for real.
What else you got?
What else we got? Because you out here working
What
your
time
love
you got,
life on
babe?
our lives.
They
Right.
said, but Alabama question mark.
Yeah, Alabama probably wasn't on the top of a lot of people's list. It literally wasn't on the top of mine. I've lived in North Carolina and DC and Nashville, actually. And I liked all of those places that I lived. But at the time, I wanted to buy a house. I wanted to get my son out of DC at that time. And those things with my single parent finances just seem to work best. You get a lot of bang for your buck in Alabama.
Hey guys,
Like
it's
a
Wakanda.
lot of bang for your buck as far as investment properties, housing, property taxes. I've never seen property taxes like in Alabama. So there was just a lot of things financially that worked in my favor to be here. And then I didn't think I'd be here this long, but we planted our seeds here.
Hey guys, magic is happening here in Huntsville. Property taxes are unbelievably low, and they'll always be that way because it's written into the Constitution of Alabama.
What's that bag?
Therefore, opportunity abounds.
Oh, I'm actually from Michigan as well. I was born in Battle Creek, Michigan, is where I was born. My parents divorced and my mom moved to Baltimore. I think I was 2. And so I'm from Baltimore.
Will there be a reunion?
Hey, y'all need to tag Carlos King in there. We just show up. When they tell us to show up, we show up.
We're supposed to have a reunion, but who knows these days, the way stuff is going.
Tag that Carlos King.
Tag Carlos.
Shout out to whoever just said that Jaylin does need a woman that honors him.
There you go.
He does. Whatever.
Jaylin needs a- Hey,
Train up a child.
right. She ain't gonna be no child now. She better be bringing it.
Today is my 31st birthday.
Happy birthday!
Hey, you born in the right month, woman.
Uh-oh, here we go.
September, hold it down.
Here we go.
Hold it down.
Feel me. Hold it down.
What time you got, babe?
I love you all. Hi, Monster.
Love you too.
We love you too. We love you too. Hey guys, how's it being black in Huntsville? Huntsville is probably one of the most progressive cities in Alabama.
Yeah.
So I was kind of nervous when I first moved down here coming from Michigan. But
it's a melting pot.
it's definitely a melting pot. There's
It's
a
a
lot of
melting
people
pot.
that got, as a matter of fact, one of the going stories is how did you get here? Because everybody from here
It's not from here.
is not from here. They're from somewhere else.
If you meet a couple people like Martell's from here, Martell's born and raised Huntsville. But it's just most people that you come in contact with have kind of transplanted from someplace else.
And it's a huge army base. They have a lot of jobs that are moving here. So, yeah, man. Get here into this melting pot and take advantage of all these opportunities.
Facts. So listen, we're going to go and we're not going to keep
You
y'all.
gonna go already?
Yes, already. We
Jalen
didn't talk
started-
about-
We gotta entertain.
We're not entertaining.
Jalen's trying to
We gotta entertain.
There's no entertainment.
Jalen's
We don't
trying to
wanna
work
just
his
bore
love life
people
on
to
here.
death Listening to us talk.
Jalen's trying to work his
They
love
got
life.
some.
We can do
They
this
got some.
another time.
They got some tea. I've been saving some of the questions. They want to know where is Wanda.
Wanda's in Birmingham where she lives. That's where Wanda is. And we love Wanda. Like, y'all don't let this show get your mind messed up. Wanda is Wanda. Wanda is true to herself. Wanda is
handful.
how we met her, full hands, and she's gonna be the same person. She protects everybody. She goes in on Marceau, but she will protect Marceau. She goes in on me, and I believe she would protect me.
Wanda will never go in on me.
However, the fundamental aspect of what I require as an adult is to talk to me like an adult. It's just that simple. I mean, none of us are in high school about this whole whispering sidebar conversations. Hell, me and her was talking sidebar right then. So, we just don't let the smooth taste fool you.
Wanda is 100% Bessemer.
Bama, baby.
Well, and she owns that. She don't have no issue with that.
She's the
You
mayor
are
of
correct.
Bama.
Correct.
Kimmi, who taught you how to cook?
Listen, my mom can cook so well. My mom was raised on a farm. So that's why I don't do a lot of canned stuff. I giggle when I see people dumping collard greens out of a can and all that foolishness. I don't do that because that's just how I wasn't raised like that. So my mother is a firm foundation for me learning how to cook. And then because I enjoy it so much, I do cookbooks. I'm online. I like Food Network. Like, it's the only channel I watch all day other than OWN and Food Network. OWN and Food Network. You heard that? I didn't mess that up. I'm sorry. But most of my foundation came from my mom. My mom is a very, very, very good cook.
All right. 5 more questions and we out.
5? How you pick 5?
It's just 5.
Collard greens out of a can.
Yes! I ain't even gonna tell you who dumped some greens out of a can and had us for dinner. So I'm just saying.
Me.
Are you enjoying being on the reality show?
Not everybody cook.
Are you enjoying being on the reality show?
Wow. So they have good days and bad days, and that's just the fact of the matter. I like that our platform has expanded so that we're able to do stuff like this. Like, these are things we've always done, but our platform was just a little smaller, so we weren't able to reach as many people. That is, by definition, the upside. It's an opportunity that a lot of people aren't afforded. And so Melody Holt going and kind of doing her thing because she had a vision for wanting a reality show and asking us to be involved was big ups. Like, we appreciate that door of opportunity being open. We appreciate Carlos King guiding us through this thing because it's not for everybody. You got to have some thick skin to be on this show because everything you see isn't everything you see, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the second question. Can I get 3?
Can
Can I get 3 questions?
All right, ask one question.
Are you going to read them or you need a question for you?
No, wait.
Are you going to read it or you want a question for yourself?
No, I want to read it.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Okay, read one question.
Get in there.
No, I want a question to me.
That's
We don't know.
Read it.
We
They
don't
asked
know.
us.
Yeah.
Monster wants a question for him.
And
Ask
Monster
him
wants
a question.
Monster wants at least one question. All right. Don't all ask now.
Are y'all reading? What's the question?
I don't
We
know.
can answer anything
Because
while we waiting on
they
him.
asking stuff about Melody, talking about
What
did she
about her?
move or is the show going to continue if she's in Atlanta?
Well,
What
so
grade
here's
are- there
the-
you go, there you
wait,
go.
wait,
What
wait,
grade are you in?
Wait. So here's the thing, y'all. This is where you have to keep watching the show. And so some of this stuff is going to play out. There's a lot of stuff that goes through social media, and you got to kind of take some of that information with a grain of salt. We can't give you everything. That's the whole point of watching the show. So she's been very clear and very outspoken about where she's currently residing, and we're still filming. So at the end of the day, Carlos King has a vision, and I'm sure to whatever avenue he's going to see fit to pursue where everybody's going at the moment, he ain't get it figured out. I have full confidence.
Answer your 2 questions.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 8th grade.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
Scoot so they can see you, baby.
He doesn't have a girlfriend because we're working on our grades, right?
That's too much.
Oh, no, that's, I'm answering for Monster
Nobody
Ryan.
asked about that.
Everybody
What
got
else you
good
got?
grades.
No, somebody asked, are you enjoying it down here?
Oh, yes.
What do you like about it? It's not just like one answer. You
Yeah.
know, saw how Kimmi asked for 5 minutes?
They asked me big questions.
You just start talking.
Yes, I am, because it's cool down here. It's a new experience and a very fun experience.
Why is it a new experience and a fun experience?
Because I live in Michigan and it's like cold all the time.
It is cold.
Right.
It is cold.
I don't get to like, I don't know how to explain it.
Well, just use the words that you.
You think it would be as fun if you weren't doing classes online? Do you feel like it was still fun when you had to go to school every day? Pick it up and do all that work every day at school?
He doesn't need a girlfriend. That's what they said.
Answer Kimmy's question.
Alright, so I do want to go back to school.
Yeah, I figured. Most kids I've talked to want to go back. They miss their friends.
It's not just because of the friends, it's because I'm really bad at online school.
Why would you be bad at online school when you have such a great teacher?
Exactly.
Wow, that doesn't make any sense.
he doesn't like asking questions because that teacher makes him do it till he gets it over and over and over again.
How do you like having a big brother, Monster?
Well, I do have a big brother that I do have another big brother that is my mom's.
That's facts. So he has 2 big brothers.
I'm not the only one.
There. See what you don't get on reality TV? Anything, because I don't like
Any other
silence.
questions?
Nope.
Kimmi, your son looks just like you.
That's
I
fact.
think so.
Until you see his dad.
Until you meet his daddy.
Then you're like, dang, he looks just like his daddy.
Kimmi,
does.
can we name our daughter after you?
Oh, please do. And let me see that pumpkin.
And you gotta name her with the
And then you
L-E-E.
gotta buy her a shirt. Well, no, I'll send you a shirt.
Give her the proper spelling.
Kimberlee. Kimberly.
Have y'all been on a honeymoon yet?
No! Oh, sorry.
Wow.
You shook the camera. That
She
was
said
real
no.
rage.
Like, wow.
No.
She hasn't taken me on a honeymoon, and I don't know
And Reese.
what's going on with her. That Kimmi is something else.
Someone said
The same
that
people said they want to
son
name
after
their
you.
son after you.
Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead. Hey,
Maurice and Kimmi have twins.
Monster Junior. No, you're not liking that one. No.
Hey, look, y'all want us to come back and do a live another time? Because we're about to go. I'm just saying.
How's it being
Honeymoon
the
after
only
COVID-19
female in
goes.
the house?
Hey, listen.
No, I love it. And let me tell you, I talk about being the only female all the time because I was a tomboy when I was younger. And so even when I was pregnant with Jaylin, I was like, oh my Lord, I wouldn't know what to do with a girl. I'm just not foo-foo and pretty, and I just don't do that. So we're football, we're basketball, we're baseball. We're all right where we need to be. I love being the only young lady in the house with these gentlemen.
Hey guys, I was thinking about a honeymoon. I was thinking about like painting all across the back, yard,
He's
setting
not
up
funny.
some
He's not funny.
setting up some sand,
That's not funny.
digging out a little
That's
hole,
not funny.
digging a little hole right in the
Ew.
backyard,
That's
right?
not funny.
And then you know what? I could hire some help, right? And then we could actually have like a beach getaway, but we don't actually have to get
We're
away.
gonna start a petition. Kimmi
Can
needs to
y'all
go
be
on a
our
honeymoon.
godparents, please?
Okay.
Aww.
Aw,
Yes.
yeah, man, wow.
Yes.
Love you guys on live.
Yes. See what we've been missing?
Right, man.
See, we don't want to be like just doing everything everybody else do. So we try to just give everybody their
I'm gonna be a
space.
god uncle.
A god. Okay, y'all got these. I figured they would like slow down after a little while.
Nah, they ain't slowing down.
They gotta slow down. We can't stay forever. Come on, babe.
Hey, you know what? I like that idea. Beach backdrops. That's better than doing the painting myself. Kimmi always has me doing work around the house and anything, so
Now listen,
I like that idea.
Who among us doesn't like a man with a skill set? Who doesn't like a man who can work with his hands and build stuff? That is such a turn on. That is a turn on.
Hey, we need to move
Let
the
me
kids
see
out.
some women that say that's not a turn on to watch your man put together some stuff. I don't care if it's a bookshelf, a chair, a faucet.
What about a good document?
Good night.
No.
I will see y'all later.
No.
What about a man?
Y'all enjoy
You're
y'all.
the reader, so we have to stop if we leave.
What about a man that puts together a good legal document? Isn't that a turn on?
Listen, Instagram. We appreciate y'all. We love the love that we get from y'all. And in all seriousness, we want to remind y'all to get out and vote. And we'll come back and answer questions and do that kind of thing. But this was sincerely to remind you all to get out and vote. We appreciate the time you spend with Love and Marriage Huntsville every Saturday night on 8/7 Central. And the finale is next week. Maybe we should have a watch party somewhere.
Yeah, man.
Maybe we should have a watch party somewhere.
Hey, so after the finale, we coming back. We answering all questions. It's not. Oh no, that's the real. All right.
We answer some questions, not all questions. Anyway, peace out, everybody. Scott 2.0. The off button.
Bye.
You gotta say bye.
Bah! In my funky Diva voice.